let's do this thing.
Good morning, everybody. I decided to do this video, take y'all along with us, see what all places we go to this week. This is our 20-year anniversary week. Our anniversary is actually tomorrow, but we are going to all the flea markets that we can possibly go to here in Arkansas, maybe the surrounding states as well, but every day I'm taking video of every stop we make and showing you what I got at those places at the end of each day. So stay tuned. So glad to have you with me again. If you have not subscribed to my channel, I hope that you'll hit the subscribe button and ring that bell. And on your way out, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. And let's just get started. I look forward to showing you every day where we go. Guys, just want to throw this in there real quick. Now that that week is over with, we're into the following week. But just real quick, just to summarize what last week was, we drove almost 600 miles. We went to 23 flea markets, all in total, and there was probably 3 or 4 more that were closed. So we didn't get to go to those, so we would have went to more if we could have. But we did a lot of traveling, guys. Just want to give you that tidbit. And throughout the video, I'll tell you which ones were my favorite and which ones just weren't my favorite. So let's get into it. So our first stop was on Saturday, and this was Old Town Benton Flea Market in Benton, Arkansas. Now this one has to be one of my favorite flea markets in Benton. They just have all kinds of stuff there. They had a lot of sales going on because this was Labor Day weekend. So you had some 15% off, 25, 50, but they just had a lot of neat stuff. Here are some Hot Wheels right there. And then just showing you some of the other booths. And then I found these comic books. I don't think I purchased these because I'm still learning about comic books and everything. But I just thought these were interesting. And then, of course, you know I love my trinket boxes. I found this one. And then I found this one right here. So, got both of those. Oh, and I found this one. So this was my third one to get. They had a ton of jewelry there, and I just couldn't quite decide what I wanted. And I knew what kind of price I wanted to spend. So here is some more booths here. There's tons of hard goods, different little knickknacks that you can see. Motion Coke can right there. Just all kinds of knickknacks. Just absolutely love this store. You find some different things that you've never seen, stuff from the past, as you can see there. Our next stop was Madison Flea Market. It was in Benton as well. There's my trinket boxes. And then we got into the Hot Wheels area, looked those over. And so my husband found this John Elway car. At first he wasn't going to buy it because he was like, it's not worth the price of that. He got to researching and found out it was way more than what he thought it was worth. So he got it. And then we stopped at Freddy's for lunch that day. And then Flip Flop Flea Market. They were having a huge sale. And they had all kinds, again, of knickknacks, hard goods, vintage, stuff from the past. As you'll see throughout this video right here. They had that Batman there. And of course I always look at my Mickey and Minnie's, but I didn't get that one. Had a lot of brass there. And then they had the superheroes section right here. Of course, you can find it throughout the whole thing. Some more knickknacks, and then they had some McDonald's tie Beanie Babies. I looked those over, but decided those were ones I'd already sold before. There you see Scoop. And then they have all these other toys and baggies. Here's the rest of that booth. Another booth. This booth had a ton of books and all kinds of toys and stuff. And knickknacks. And then we came over to this booth. And this booth had a lot of jewelry It also has some other items in there. There were shoes that you see right there. There's some jewelry right there. Mostly earrings. More jewelry. Like, this booth did not stop. Grab bag jewelry. Did not pick any of those up. And other little trinkets. And then had toys in there as well. But this case was full of beautiful jewelry. Just absolutely stunning, I thought. Lots of stone jewelry. That turquoise necklace there was a stunner. Just thought it was so pretty. The unakite, oh my gosh. It was so nice. Nice style and quality. And then you had this agate necklace. It was very nice. So all of these were just great quality necklaces and bracelets. Then I found these Franklin mint knives right here. Some have been shown at the auction. And I just thought they were super cool. Just something different to bring to you guys. And here's another booth that has some baby items. Some more books. And pillows. Some home decor and stuff. Some shoes right there. Again, just different items at this flea market. It was really neat. I really liked this one. It was clean and everything. You had plenty of room to move around. Nothing was all junked up or anything. Just an overall nice flea market here. They had some homemade sauces there. And you come around this corner, there's my husband. You had more home decor in this booth. Some different pictures. Just nice. And then you have the cotton shed, which has to be one of my favorite flea markets down in Benton. They just always have good quality items here, and it goes on forever. So many different booths. Again, a lot of them are not piled up, easy to get to, easy to look at any of the items that you would like to look at. They have everything. They got hard goods, they got toys, they got games, they got all kinds of stuff. In fact, I even discovered that they had one booth that had nothing but Funko Pops. Look there. My husband said I could go look at something else, but I was like, I'm looking at these Funko Pops here. So this is what I got that day. And again, that was Saturday. Got some roaches. Again, my trinket boxes that I love. Some Tie Beanie Babies. Some stones. A stein there. Some pencil sharpeners. There's those knives. More brooches. So just some nice things to bring you guys that I got from that day. Then Tuesday we went to Paint It Goat up in Conway. This store was neat. It had a lot of different areas to look at. The guy you see walking in there, he is a huge Dallas Cowboys fan. And if you know my husband, he's a huge Broncos fan. So they had some nice talk about the Cowboys. So he was a funny guy for sure. So this setup here in the front was just like your typical flea market things, all kind of grouped together, all in one place and everything. The further back you go in the store, there's more kind of rooms and booths that are a little bit more organized, a lot nicer setup as well. So again, they have some nice hard goods. They have some CDs, furniture galore. And again, just some glasses there. And more home decor than what you can imagine. But in this booth here, I found a jewelry box right here. I like to check the boxes out and everything. Every once in a while, one drops. After that, we went to a store called Bargain Brothers. I had not heard of this and happened to fall upon it on Facebook that day. This is where some of the Amazon returns come, and so they're in all these packages. If you've ever done an Amazon return box, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about here in this store. It's like a Goodwill buy it now, or Goodwill bins, and so that's exactly how this setup is, but again, it's all Amazon returns, and you can see the different bags there. We had to talk about Vince Van Gogh. This store happens to be not one of my husband's favorite stores. He does not want to go back to this one. I might just to go check it out. But their prices, they're all different each day, Wednesday or Tuesday, maybe through Sunday, that it goes from 15 all the way down to $1. But you can get some great things. There was these boxes there. Thought those would be great for shipping smaller items to my customers in, and not using such a big box for small items. And then, I don't know what that was, but again, back to these boxes. And I told my husband, I think I want to get these. And so we put them in the big IKEA bag that they give you. So that was nice to have. Usually you got to take your own totes and everything. And as you know, with these Amazon returns, you get things that are in packages that you can't see. You don't know what it is. And then there's some things that you can see. So lots of different items. Not necessarily things I would pick up a whole lot of. But this day was $2 day. And I got a lot of great things. I was happy with what I got there. The next one we went to was Small Town Flea Shop. And this one had a whole bunch of stuff. I didn't get a chance to video in here, but here are some pictures from that store. Nothing different from the others. And now my newest favorite is the Copper Penny up in Greenbrier. They just had a lot of great items here. Again, everything is spaced out. You can see everything. You're not stepping over stuff. And so a lot of great setup there. Some areas you did get to that point, but it was further back. But all the ones up front were nice and neat and organized. You got some pictures here. And flags and home decor in this booth. Just a lot of neat things. And then over here was obviously a Trump supporter. I'm not going to say which one I am or am not. But again, if you are a Trump supporter, this would have been your booth to get some items from. They had some clothes, furniture, again, knickknacks, hats, purses. Everything you could possibly think of is at this flea market. They had some books there. And then over here, they had that cooler there, the antique fireplace burning thing. Can't think of what you call that. Again, more clothes. And then they also had some hard goods in this one as well. Some dolls there. More furniture. Feel like I'm repeating myself at this point, but we'll keep going. Again, more shoes. This was super cool. This goofy phone call or telephone. It was so cool looking. $45. Didn't know if the eyes worked because apparently when you pick up, his eyes open. So I didn't want to risk paying that much for it, but I know they go for big money. And then Robert found this football lamp there that was copper made. Again, more clothes, more jeans. And then there was lots of movies in this place as well. They had this Steelers helmet right there, the mini helmet. You can find those all day, every day for $5. And so I passed on that one right there. Again, just more stuff for your home. Arkansas Peddlers Mall is another favorite of mine up there. They had those creamers there, books, carnival glass. Y'all know that's my favorite too. And then some very antique hard goods as well. This aisle has a whole lot of different antiques, especially when it comes to cooking and storing your food and everything. Over here you had, again, some Pyrex, some coffee cups. Again, very vintage stuff that you would use in your kitchen. So, as you see, there was some aprons there. Over here, there was some books and some more hard goods, posters. Just a lot of vintage stuff in this aisle, as you'll see as we keep going. Salt and pepper shakers. And then Robert found these cards here, We thought they were all postcards, but they weren't. That one right there definitely was. There were some black and white picture postcards, and they all look very vintage. In fact, there was also some greeting cards in there, as you'll see here. Again, this was a postcard, and I didn't realize that till I flipped it over. But there's the greeting cards I was telling you about. Just keep flipping through. A lot of old pictures and cards in this lot. And then that wheel there, that was so neat. I think that's a fire hose wheel. I thought that was super neat. And then some vintage furniture. There was the pink stuff, but you'll see here shortly that lady had in her cart. There was sport memorabilia, some old toys and games and dolls, an old dollhouse there, some books, Hot Wheels, of course, and some records. And again, there you can see some of those pendants there. They were very old games. And then that little suitcase there. Razorback stuff, which I'm shocked that they're doing good this year. I'm probably going to eat some crow this year on the Razorbacks. And then Robert found the Star Trek picture. I thought he was going to get it, but he decided not to. He put it back. Can't remember what the price was on that one. And so then you come back here and you start seeing the blues, the pinks, like very old Pyrex items, and then matching skirts, or not skirts, but aprons and everything. Yellow and orange and more blue. And then back here was all the red and white items, which I thought was super neat. If I had a kitchen set up, I would probably have some of that displayed. Some more aprons. The old time table there, that was neat. They had all kinds of signs, different sizes, different companies and everything. And they had that big stoplight. I don't know if y'all saw it there. Some Coca-Cola products. And then over here they have, again, more signs, more lighted signs as well. Hot Wheels. And then there was these old uniforms. There was Coca-Cola and Pepsi, and that was all neat. Tons of license plates. And then they had some girly pictures over there. So this aisle here and two more over are glassed-in cases. And they have a lot of neat stuff. That lion table lighter was probably my favorite item in this cabinet right here. Just thought that was so cool looking. And this was all but table lighters. And then you get down here, there's old vintage glasses and some belt buckles. And then over here you had more of your kitchenware and then salt and pepper shakers, little trinket boxes. And then I stumbled on this. This would be a guy's favorite. My husband and I laughed and laughed about that. It was just unusual. Never have seen anything like that before. So, of course, I had to do a retake right there. And, again, just some hard goods and kitchenware. That card there, that's Bud Light. Some Pez. And then some more Steins. I like the Steins that have the lid, not necessarily the ones that are open. Because usually those lids are decorated, so those are the ones I tend to pick up. They had some vintage dolls there. They had this Texaco die-cast truck, but the truck wasn't in there, so, and I didn't see it laying anywhere else. So somebody gave themselves a gift. And then back here was some Coca-Cola stuff, Razorback, and then there was also the Pokemon ball. So I had to look at that real quick. Again, more old signs there, as you can see. And then over here, there was a old Tonka truck, more glassware. They had that gumball machine. I don't need a gumball machine, but I do like those. Again, just more hard goods. Comic books. And then those cookie jar houses. Those cast iron pans. Boy, those were, everybody had those back in the day. Then there was this die-cast Coca-Cola truck there. Thought that was neat. Through the Years is another flea market that was my favorite, but they are shutting down come October. Sad to see them go, but they are putting in a animal boarding place there, or one of the rescue places. I can't remember which one, but it'll be put to good use. But this place is huge. And with them closing in October, as you will see throughout this part, there's not a whole lot in each of the booths. Some maybe more than others, but for the most part, yeah, you can tell they're about to close. Some hard goods. And then VHS movies. Little knickknacks right there. Clothing, some shoes. And then over here, again, more knickknacks, hard goods, glassware, some toys. And then there was some jewelry over here. Of course, a lot of that was paparazzi. I tend not to pick that up. I have a ton of it myself. You had some more comic books over here as well. Furniture. And again, more clothing. They had that dog igloo. I'm like, they should just leave that there for when the new animals come in. You had some homemade hats there. You had a laundry sorter, and then these beautiful quilts. And the old chest right there, that was gorgeous. And then over here, they had that old school desk, but obviously it was repurposed, and they did a good job, I think. So this was what I got that Tuesday. You'll see everything I got that day. Got some hand cream, some shampoo. There's lots of jewelry, some arrowheads, some soapstone, the big tie Beanie Baby, the blue bottles. And these were items I got at that Bargain Hunters. The Junk House Flea Market, this would have been on Wednesday. We started here first. And I forgot to get video, so I just took some pictures. Kind of show you what some of the booths had in it. Some quilts right there. Lots and lots of hard goods and knickknacks as well at this one. This place was called the Rustic Chandelier. I love this place. And of course, I didn't get video here either. But here are the pictures of that place. Just a nice, almost boutique type setup. They had some really nice items in here. There's the front desk, and it had a lot of jewelry there. I got some jewelry at that place. Those pigs cracked me up. This was called Do Drop In. I love the name of this flea market. Again, no video. Sorry guys, I got so tired by this day that I was forgetting to videotape anything. But again, they had a lot of booths as well. Lots of nice things. And then some, that just was, your random stuff. Apple Tree Mall. My brother actually has a booth here. This one is probably not one of my favorites for the most part. They got some neat stuff, but as you can see here, a lot of it's all kind of jammed together. But they did have some clothing there. My husband pointed out there was a jewelry jar up at the top of this, above the clothes. And I think they wanted $35 for nothing but unmarked and regular costume jewelry. And then there was some more shirts and stuff over here. Some yarn jewelry as well. That one was neat, but it was all acrylic. Some purses, more clothing. And then I always like to look in these cabinets that are locked because usually there's some great things to find. So here's what was in this one. Nice jewelry and brooches and bracelets. And then more Beanie Babies. Different toys in this one as well. And then another lock case right here that has some jewelry, but not so exciting stuff that I didn't think it needed to be locked up, but that's just my opinion. Tons of movies, guys, like a whole lot of movies. As you can see right there. More hard goods, glassware. They had these vintage dresses there. More movies. Workout equipment. Just some nice little trinkets and stuff. And Mitten Flea Market is one of my favorites as well. Again, these booths are clean. They look nice. You're the friend everyone wished they had. That one, of course, made me think of Tiffany. Who else? You had a lot more nice quality stuff. There were some movies there in those sleeves. Some Thai Beanie Babies, stuffed animals on this little rack. And then those teapots and stuff. I thought those were so cute. Over here you had just different knickknacks as well, some glassware, some blue jeans, and just some different items. Down the middle of the aisle, they had these big, long wooden shelves that was full of stuff. Some old baby furniture there. Those boxes there, I thought those were neat. Then they had this Mickey Mouse phone right here. I thought that was cool. Again, I didn't want to spend that much and take a chance on it not working. They had all these lamp bases there. More movies. Never seen so many movies in my life. There were some CDs there. Furniture as well. And then some hard goods. There's a whole bunch of Beanie Babies over here. I've been looking for 2 specific Beanie Babies and did not find them at all. Grandma's Collectibles. I did not take any video in here because it was dark and it was super hot in this place. But these pictures, this is not what it looked like that day. But I did not videotape because we were so hot. Well, however, this one I got a whole bunch of nice items there. So I couldn't really complain about this one. So this was on Wednesday, and this was everything that I got that day. Again, Thai Beanie Babies. Lots of jewelry and brooches I'll be bringing to you. Some more pencil sharpeners. I love that key ring there and everything. So cute. So stay tuned for those items. I know a lot of you will like them. We went to Country Club Flea Market. This would have been Thursday. They had that Hot Rod Roddy Piper vintage doll there. And then they had some hard goods, some vintage books, and some more items right there. They had that cart there. I thought that was neat. I kiss better than I cook. That would be true in our family. They had all those vintage bottles there. And then this guy looked at me funny. I wasn't like recording where you could see it. I just had my phone up against my chest, so that's why everything is on a short level. And again, more movies. That old high chair there, you know that's vintage. Just tons of movies in this booth. My Little Pony. Some home decor. And then just some hodgepodge stuff in that shelf. And there's that guy again. And then over here there was those boxes that y'all know I love. I thought those were so pretty. I love the colors in that. And then some different little trinket boxes there. And then I found this cute little owl that you will see here in just 1 second right there. He was so cute and so soft. Some more of those matching boxes. And then some home good stuff. And then I found these brooches. They were just sitting here all by themselves. That was a vintage Emmons brooch. So that was real neat. And then this parrot brooch was super pretty. I thought it was so nice looking. And of course I was looking at it before I showed it on here. Again, just more decorative homeware stuff. Some pictures. And then just beautiful hard goods. Love that cobalt blue stuff there. Pictures. And then over here was some other stuff. My husband kept getting mad at me because I would pick them up in my video. And I'm like, well, stay out of my direction. They had all these globes here. It's like, how many globes can you have in one flea market? That old vintage bear there. And there's a lot of stuff that you miss when you're recording. And then you have all this furniture. The little different drawers there. The dresser was so cute. And then they had this Mickey Mouse birthday one. I thought it was super cute, but it was super dirty. And then for $20 firm, I was like, nope, not paying that much for a dirty Mickey Mouse. Again, more hard goods. And that's what at all these flea markets, either the prices were really high or the prices were really good. So just a give and take at each one of these. Over here, they had that deer picture there. That was cute. Those nightstands. They had a TV in this booth. Again, more glassware stuff, picture frames. My husband is a fast shopper, but I'm one of these. I got to look at every single thing because I'm afraid I'm going to miss something. And of course, Thursday was a hard day. I was super tired by this point. There's a dream catcher there. This place was Kill Avenue Flea Market. I didn't bother taking any video in here. The booths were all nicely set up and everything, but there just wasn't anything that I could find that I couldn't live without. But I did like how these booths were set up. They had a gaming booth there that had all these vintage games and controllers and stuff. Treasure Island Antiques. This was probably an old, I don't know, Kmart, Walmart style store. And this one was okay. It was spread out quite a bit. And I think I got a couple items at this one. Wasn't a whole lot there. And then we went to this flea market in Jacksonville. I cannot pronounce the name, but this is one of my favorites there. It looks like a hole-in-the-wall flea market, but they have super nice jewelry there. Like that owl necklace right there. That was so cute. And then they had other jewelry that you can see there as well. And then as you go down this hallway, there are rooms that have their own booths. I really would like to know what the rental of these booths are that are in each of these little rooms. They had some old signs right there on the wall. Again, just nice and roomy. You can walk around and really look. Also, the further back you go, some of the places are hard to maneuver in. And I just like how these rooms are decorated, so. And then here you got all this stuff here. I was just trying to give y'all a variety of looking at different things. I know most of flea markets are probably the same, but you never know. Some more hard goods there, room fresheners. And then this little box right here I thought was so cute. But it ended up being, I think, like a little tin box or something. And this booth was just so cute. I love the glassware in here. It was so pretty. They had furniture there, all different pieces. They had some jewelry there as well. And then over here was just some different hard goods and furniture. Carnival glass. That catches my eye no matter where I go. Cute little teddy bear there. Again, more furniture was back here. Again, more knickknacks. And there's a trinket box. Just different stuff that you just don't see every day and everywhere. More jewelry right there. This was Main Street Flea Market. I did not bother taking any video in this one, but here's some pictures. The booths are okay, but it's not one of my favorite ones at all. Again, another Trump supporter booth area. This furniture was cool. It had a red rope where you couldn't get past it. Some jewelry there. And then this one is my absolute favorite here locally. And again, this one I can spend hours in this one. It's so big and so many different items that I just had to put pictures on here of it. A big comic book area. Probably every comic book you could think of. And so these are the items I got that day. Those trinket boxes, some brooches, some arrowheads, turtle, some Funko Pops, some Beanie Babies, more trinket boxes, a Coca-Cola tray there. Look at these brooches. OMG. They are so pretty. So you'll be seeing those soon. That knife there, that was super cool. Cannot wait to show these to you at an auction. And so Friday, we went to Hot Springs. This is Central Avenue Marketplace. This one would have to be A++++, like my favorite out of all of them. This was super big, and I got so not overwhelmed, but was just in awe of everything that they had that I did not take videos. So again, just some pictures to show you of what they have. My husband actually got a few items here that I was so happy that he got. They got those NASCARs there. Amazing finds. This one probably was not one of my favorites at all. But it was okay. They had these two guys in there and they were just blabbing and talking about politics and then football games, and you just hear them all over the store. And I think one of the guys was running his booth at baseball cards and football cards. But trinket boxes, those masks there. And then there was these piano trinket boxes right there. Lots of jewelry. And again, just more knickknacks, some movies right there. And then over here, there was that punch bowl and old purses. Lots of vintage purses, lots of dolls there. And then this jewelry was absolutely stunning. I mean, this would be what made the store better. But they had all different kinds there. Some of it I thought was a little overpriced. They had these cool knives, but that gun knife right there was super cool. And then we went to Blast from the Past, and this was a toys, comic, and games book. They had all kinds of vintage figurines there, and some new ones. Just toys everywhere, guys. And then they had some wrestling figurines there as well. My husband used to have a whole bunch of these, and I think we had a yard sale and he gave them pretty much all away. So now we wish we'd have kept some of them, but then we've been known as hoarders. So who knew I would get into reselling? They had some Pokemon cards, some different baseball and football cards, and then they had all these Funko Pops. And so this is what I got that day. Lots of pendants and necklaces, trinket boxes, some brooches there. These Halloween things, I cannot wait to show these to you. They are so cool. The big Crayola tubs there, I got a couple of those. The puzzles. Just some real pretty items I got that day. Alright guys, that completes our 600 miles, 23 flea markets, plus the extra 3 or 4 that we were not able to go to. We had a ton of fun, lots of eating out, lots of good food, but the important thing was that we spent some one-on-one time to celebrate our 20-year anniversary, and that was a lot of time together for 600 miles. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up on your way out. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell to be notified every time I upload new content or go live on my channel. And don't forget to leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. I hope you really did enjoy this video. And don't forget, my friends, that the dream is always for free, but that hustle, it's always sold separately. Bye.
Okay, let's do this thing.